So let's see the Ghavan recipe first. So now in a bowl, I've taken 3/4 of a cup or 4 tablespoons of jowari flour or flour. It's easily available in in stores, online. Now to this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of rice flour, followed by 2 tablespoons of fine rava or semolina or suji, some salt to taste, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of black ground pepper powder. Mix all the dry ingredients really well and then keep adding water till you get a very fine runny dosa batter. So in total I used 2 cups of water. Now with this amount of batter I got about 6 medium sized ghavans. So I kept adding water. So I measured it came to 2 cups exactly. And use a whisk because that way you won't get any lumps and you'll get a nice smooth batter. It should be a nice runny batter like this. So when you lift it up with a ladle, it should pour down like this very easily. More like a rava dosa. I will leave a recipe of how to make an instant rava dosa in the description box below. And now we're going to cover and set this aside for 15 minutes and we'll make this delicious chutney. So in a pan, I've taken 1 tablespoon of oil, heated up the oil. Once the oil was hot, we're going to add half a tablespoon of chana dal. Fry the chana dal a little in the hot oil. Next, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of udid dal, about 10 raw peanuts, or roughly about half a tablespoon. Fry all of these ingredients for half a minute. You can keep your flame between low and medium. Next, I'm going to add about 7 to 8 cloves of garlic. Now we're going to fry the garlic till they become nice and soft. So this took me about 2 minutes on a low to medium flame. Then we're going to add half an inch of ginger that I've just cut into 4 or 5 pieces, followed by 2 light green chillies that are chopped into 4s. Next, I'm going to add about 6 to 7 fresh curry leaves. Fry everything really well, approximately for half a minute to 1 minute, depending on the flame. Now I'm going to add just a small little ball of tamarind, around half a teaspoon of tamarind, because for the little bit of sourness. Now I'm taking 1 medium capsicum and 1 medium onion. I've just cubed them. I'm going to add that and we're going to fry all of this for about 1 to 2 minutes. We don't want the onion and the capsicum to become soft. They should retain a little bit of their crunchiness. So for about 2 minutes on a low to medium flame. Next, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of freshly grated coconut. Fry this coconut also well, but we don't want to make it brown in color. Just fry it for about half a minute to 1 minute. And then I'm going to add half a cup of kothimir or coriander leaves, fresh coriander leaves. Fry that as well till it starts to shrivel up with the heat. We have just one more ingredient to add. And then we're going to do a little bit of a tempering for this chutney. So I'm just going to add salt to taste. And I'm going to mix everything well together. And then we're going to fry this for about 1 minute only and then turn off the heat and let this mixture come to room temperature. That is, let it cool down completely. You can keep it under a fan or just keep it aside so that it completely cools down. So these are some rain flowers that blossomed in my kitchen window. So now the mixture has cooled. I'm just going to add about 1 tablespoon of water and grind it to this thick paste. I'm going to now give it a tempering. So I've transferred it to a bowl. I've heated about 2 teaspoons of clarified butter of ghee. I'm adding half a teaspoon of jeera or cumin seeds, followed by 2 dried red chillies that I've just broken up into half. Fry the chillies a little till they become nice and crispy. And then that is done, just turn off the flame and add half a teaspoon of asafoetida or hing. So that's our tempering. And then I'm just going to add this to the lovely chutney to elevate the flavor even more. So just add that and your chutney is all ready. Mix everything well once you've added the tempering. And also remember to preheat your dosa tawa for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Now I like to use this heavy bottomed iron pan for my dosas or my ghavans. And once it is really nice and hot, you're just going to pour it like you would with a rava dosa because it becomes very porous like this. Ensure that the tawa is really, really hot. And then I just like to drizzle some ghee. You can also add oil, but I like to add ghee. And let the edges brown. Once the edge is brown, you're just going to loosen it up and flip it over. And you're going to fry the ghavan on the other side. Look at this lovely golden brown color. So fry it well on both sides for about 2 to 3 minutes till it's nice and crispy. And then you can transfer it to a plate. And this way I made about 2 to 3 ghavans. Like I said, in total with this batter I got 6 medium-sized ghavans. And then you're just going to serve this up with this beautiful chutney. This is an ideal breakfast item, a light lunch, a light dinner item, or even a tiffin recipe. So enjoy this delight and let me know in the comment section how you like this recipe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also by clicking the thumbs up icon. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshata's recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.